we're gonna kneel down next to each other, and then he's gonna grab an arm around my waist, okay, which is called a seatbelt in sport of wrestling, not in jiu-jitsu, because we already have a seatbelt when we're on somebody's back. I'm gonna get an overhook, which is called a whizzer, okay? I have to know what a whizzer is. So we're both gonna have our hands down. I'm gonna have the person with the underhook that's going around my waist, he's gonna step over my leg, okay? We're gonna entangle the legs. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our outside leg up. So I'm gonna put my outside leg up, he's gonna put his outside leg up. Okay, when we're in this position, it's called the dog fight. Okay, I have to try to win this, he's gotta try to win this. If he was to push towards me until my knee dropped, he would continue and then he would take me down. And that could be a sweep. You know, a lot of times this happens because the guy comes up from half guard. So I have to keep this guy down. I have my hand on the mat, outside leg comes up. I apply some whizzer force, which means I'm gonna pull the whizzer up and then forward, turning my head and pushing my shoulder into the back of his armpit. As I do this and I'm turning my hip, he feels that pressure. If he pushes towards me, I feel pretty strong. Now, the drill's gonna look like this. I'm gonna bring my left foot a little bit closer, and then as I push off the ball of the foot, we're gonna hover this inside leg. He's not the one doing it, I'm doing it. So remember, don't help each other too much, where the guy doing the whizzer is not doing all, he should be doing most of the work. So I'm gonna lift, and then I'm gonna have Eddie keep the outside leg up, and we're gonna hover. Just like that. Now see the 4 legs of the table? We have 2 feet on the mat, we have 2 hands on the mat. My next job is to put all the weight on his right hand so that he crumbles. If I shift enough weight towards his right hand won't be able to support all the weight. He'll crumble and he'll fall down to his shoulder, okay, which is our job. So he's pushing towards me. I put my leg up, elevate, and he drops. Now, once he drops, we still have the whizzer. He still has the half guard, okay? Now he's gonna fight back to his knees, and then we're in the same position again. Notice he puts outside leg up. He starts to give me some pressure. What do? I put my outside leg up, I step close. This is called Uchimata. I put some weight, and then I drop him down. We're gonna do 3 of these. He's gonna get back up. This is gonna be my 3rd. Allow your partner to push towards you so you feel that pressure. Bring that outside leg up, step close, and drop him down. After we do that, it's now his turn. I'll get the underhook, he'll get up. I'll hook his leg. I'll put my outside leg up so I'm pushing towards him like I want to take him down. But he's gonna put his leg up, he's gonna lift. Now look at the position. 4 legs to the table. He continues to push towards my left arm. I drop down, I keep the half guard. If you hold the half guard with the bottom leg, you're gonna wanna switch it at some point during the move. In order to get the bottom leg out, to get to here, you're gonna wanna switch it. One more time as he drops me down.
Raise.
Pressure. If I have this leg, you can't get up because this leg's controlling. So switch, bottom leg out, get back up. Pressure. Okay, if you lose the leg, he may go to side control. So if we try to get up now, we might be able to, but he's gonna go to front headlock, and that's not good, okay? So that's why you guys wanna learn how to keep the leg. Okay, very simple whizzer drill, teaching you the Uchimata from judo or whizzer kick in wrestling, and how to use that whizzer, okay, in the dogfight. Let's go, get a partner, 1, 2, 3. Guys, one of the most common things you're gonna run into, the guy has a whizzer, and we have the leg hooked, we're trying to drive, he's gonna put outside leg up, I'm putting outside leg up, we're in the dogfight. When he starts to elevate, he's gotta bring this foot close. But just because I say that, I notice some of you guys pick this leg up too soon. So if he lifts the knee too soon, and now like I can win now, you see? So keep this knee down sit your butt this way, like he's turning the hip. He's pulling my shoulder forward, so I can't drive into him. If you look at my arm's pinched in there. Like I can't even drive into him very good. Now's the time to keep that pressure on. Now he brings the right foot close, and this starts to be elevated. Now, that's a little close, but it's okay. Now, I'm about to go over. I'll be up on my foot normally. As he's driving towards me, we're gonna roll. So the left hand, I'm gonna come under his leg. Right hand's got his waist. My right leg has the leg in the half guard. My hips are under his center of gravity. My right elbow pinches, so he can't pull the whizzer out. You roll the guy through. Now as you roll him through, Jiu-jitsu, watch out. He'll push your head and put you in a reverse triangle. So anytime you put the arm between the legs, you gotta make sure that you don't get caught. If this starts to happen, drop your head and keep tight. If he pushes and almost gets it, take your other hand out. I don't want this in, I take it out. And that way I can kind of shrug and duck my head out. If you lock your head like this, you shrug, threaten right here, maybe you'll get an arm bar if the guy, leaves his arm in the whizzer.
I like that.
So one more time, situation. I'm trying to take him down, whether from a takedown or from a sweep, and I'm in the dogfight. I try to get that arm, I want that arm. He's pushing towards me. I'm gonna roll and take him through. Watch this one. I hug tight, I escape my bottom leg, and I shell. Look at this. So my right leg has his ankle, I hip escape a little bit, get my knee behind his leg. That way now I've killed the hips, and then I can get into this nice leg drag style guard pass. Okay? Yeah, and if a guy, see the whizzer that's still in? If a guy keeps the whizzer and he won't let it out, you can circle up, step over the head, and his whizzer becomes your armbar. Okay? Not always, because smart guys won't leave their arm, but you have to know these attacks. You have to know that they're there. So we're simply using our opponent's energy against them, which is basically Aikido. It's not Aikido, guys. It's just a joke. It's an Aikido. Scott, that was an Aikido joke, okay? So, look, I've got the whizzer. He stepped in the hole. Remember, I don't pick this knee up first, because I'm already being toppled over. He's taking me down. I've got to put my hip here. So he's driving into me, and I have sufficient defense. Now that I've gotten it, I lift, he rolls me through, then look at his knee. He can go right behind my leg, clear it out, it's shelved, and now I can't turn into him. If I leave the overhook, that's gonna become an arm bar. So watch out. Okay, so don't leave your arm in there. There is a little darce for the whizzer man, but we're not doing that yet, okay? So, you guys understand? So we're basically just rolling the guy. So when he does the whizzer and drops you back down with Uchimata, go with it. Go with the flow. See what happens. Let's go, 1, 2, 3. Really important stuff, guys. The whizzer. What is the whizzer? It's an overhook, but it's not just an overhook. It's applying the force, applying the pressure of the whizzer. Wrapping an overhook around somebody's wrestling seatbelt or underhook that's draped across your waist. You get a tight whizzer by wrapping over and then pull it up and then pressure down by turning your head. It'll help if you guys turn your head, you twist your hips. Remember, you got to learn how to turn your hips first before you start to Uchimata. You don't want to attempt to Uchimata if you haven't fired your hip yet. So your hip has to be rotated in order to get the angle and the pressure correct. If not, you're going to get toppled over. So, hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back next time with more good stuff.